Welcome back. I am Coach Faye Ren Adele. This is MH4P. Thank you for joining me on another video. And I'm excited to bring this one to you today because it's called They Can't Let It Go. They can't let it go, baby. They can't let it go. You ever met somebody who just couldn't let it go? Like they just kept going and kept going and kept going. I'm like, dang, just let it go. Just let it go. And they can't let it go. They can't let it go. And that's how it is when you are a child of God, when you are one of God's chosen ones, okay? And the people around you, they can't let it go. And this is what I mean by that. I was in Bible study earlier this weekend. When I'm having Bible study, like I sit there and I think on what I'm just reading. I don't just read through the scriptures and just be like, oh, okay, Bible study over. No, I have to let it marinate. So I was laughing this week when I was reading the book of Esther. And I'm going to give you guys a couple points just to help illustrate what I mean when I say they can't let it go. In the book of Esther, Haman bragged to his friends and family about all the things he received and he had. Yet that still wasn't enough because he wanted Mordecai to bow down to him. Okay, but Mordecai had done something wonderful and honorable that the king found out about. And just so you are with me, I'm going to read in chapter 5, verse 11. It says, and Haman told them of the glory of his riches and the multitude of his children and the things wherein the king had promoted him, and how he had advanced him above the princes and servants of the king. Haman said, moreover, yea, Esther, the queen, did let no man come in with the king unto the banquet that she had prepared but myself, and tomorrow I am invited unto her also with the king. Yet all this availeth me nothing, so long as I see Mordecai, the Jew, sitting at the king's gate. He was unhappy. He didn't like this. He wanted Mordecai to bow down to him. And Mordecai wasn't going to do it. Okay? Then said Zeresh, his wife, and all his friends unto him, let a gallows be made of 50 cubits high, and tomorrow speak thou unto the king, that Mordecai may be hanged thereon. Then go thou in merrily with the king unto the banquet. And the thing pleased Haman, and he caused the gallows to be made. You see, Haman couldn't let it go. And if you continue to read on in that story, you'll see what happens in the end to Haman. Because the gallows that he prepared for Mordecai, well, should I spoil it for y'all who haven't read it? You see what's about to happen, right? The very gallows that he had built for Mordecai turns out to be just for him. This is what I mean when you can't let it go. You can have all the things. You have all these benefits. You have all these privileges. You have all these. Somebody gives you the world on a platter, and you still cannot be happy. That's like somebody saying, all right, I'm going to give you $1 million. I'm going to give you the house. I'm going to give you all the land. I'm going to give you all the sheep. I'm going to give you all the clothes you want. And you still not happy? You're still not satisfied? That's what I mean when I say they can't let it go. You got everything you could want, and you still upset about the one thing you didn't get. The one thing you couldn't do. That's how it was in the Garden of Eden, as a matter of fact. God gave Adam and Eve access to everything in the garden. But the one thing they couldn't have was, he said, just don't touch that tree. Don't touch that tree. You can have everything else, but don't touch that tree. Don't touch the tree. And they can't let it go. It's the one thing that people tell you you can't have. That's the thing they want. It's greed. It's greed. It's selfish. You want the one thing you can't have. You got everything else. Why you want the one thing you can't have? You want to be controlling. You want to be manipulative. And that's the thing. It's another story that I wanted to point out. Is about Joseph. He was his father's favorite. In Genesis chapter 37, verse 3, it says, now Israel, who's Jacob, loved Joseph more than all his children because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. And when his brethren saw their father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him. And could not speak peaceably unto him. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told it his brethren, and they hated him yet the more. Here's the thing about you, right? You were special from the beginning. You were special from the moment that God created you. You've always been special. And this is why people can't let it go. This is why they hate you. And if I had known I was going to bring this other verse up, I would have found it as well. But even somewhere in the New Testament, Jesus is marveled by the way of people in this world. Something doesn't click over for them. Something doesn't register to them. And it's shocking, these type of people who behave like how Haman are. Like, they just don't get it. And it's sad because they can't let it go. It's something in their mind that's hooking them, that makes them feel like they have to have overall power, that makes them that makes them feel like they need to control every single person, every single aspect. And that's why Jesus ended up on the cross. Because the people who are genuinely caring, the people who are genuinely nice in this world, the people who really want good for all people, that's what they can't let go of. It's something on the inside of them. It's something that bothers them about you. I don't know what it is, but that's why Jesus was marveled about it. And to know that you are just like you are made in him, like you are made in his image. It marvels me to this day. I'm like, what's wrong with these people? But they have their just due coming to them as well. Whatever it is that's bothering them, God's, your heavenly Father, he still will look out for you. He still will take care of you. Because just like how it happened for Haman, he got his just desserts, baby. He got what was coming to him. The very gallows that he set up for Mordecai, it got used on him. So you don't have to worry about the enemies, about the people around you that really want to seek your demise, that pray on your downfall, that want to see you struggle, that want to see you fail, that want you dead even. Yeah, they don't want you here. They don't like you. They didn't pick you. They don't want you around. That's why I said they can't let it go. They don't want to let it go until they see you at your worst, until they see you dead. And this was all just because Mordecai went and bowed down to him. It's ridiculous when you think about it. But as they say, who gets the last laugh? The battle has already been won. The victory is already won. And you don't have to worry about anything, okay? So even though they can't let it go, you can, okay? This is why it's good that you continue to be who you are and continue to do good. This was just a short message to let you know not to worry. And I hope you have an excellent week. And I hope you have an excellent weekend. And I'll catch you in the next video.